Hello.
Are we on?
We're here for
Welcome.
Twilight Part 2.
Oh, I did it again.
Oh, the balloons come up on video when you do a two-hand signal.
It only does it the one time, though,
Oh,
I guess.
yeah,
I don't
and
know. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, part
Wow,
2.
that's so fun.
It is.
Twilight Part 2. Look, this series is a roller coaster. The second half of this book, you know what? I'm going to save it. We're going to get into it
Yeah.
because there's so much to say and yet so little to say and yet so much to say.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
first part, I felt like I had so much to say.
Endless notes.
Yeah.
There was so much left unsaid. And yet the second half,
So much so that my cocktail is technically from the first half.
that's fine.
Yeah.
It's still a staple in the love story.
Yeah.
Jamie, I let you break the rules.
Thank you.
So, since you mentioned it, tell us what your drink is for Twilight Part 2.
Oh my god. I was going to look at the pronunciation.
You should.
Yeah, I 100% should. I love that Billy Burke's my last search right now.
Billy Burke had a ponytail once upon a time. Don't Google it. Do you think
Cali
that
Mocho.
Spotify would like to record that and market it as a song?
Probably. Cali Mocho.
Okay.
So, my cocktail is a Cali Mocho.
What is it?
It is, the classic version is equal parts Coca-Cola and red wine. It is recommended since it is based out of Spain. Wine from Spain. Red wine from Spain. And it's supposed to be cheap red wine. It's supposed to be like a cheap drink to make. So, Coca-Cola, red wine. But I follow Likeable Cocktails on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I believe she's also Canadian, which I love. And she kind of put her own twist on it where she did 3/4 ounce of Pisco with the red wine, Coca-Cola, and some cocktail cherries. So I did make both for us.
Yeah,
So she did, yes, that version. So we did that and then,
the regular version.
yeah, the OG. And I think we both liked the original better.
Yeah, I think I liked being able to taste the Coca-Cola and the red wine equally.
Yeah.
Like getting both of those tastes were great in my mouth. I love both of those ingredients.
Yes.
And so I think even though I love Pisco and I love cherries, I love that twist on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it detracted a little bit from the original drink of just like the really basic.
Yeah,
Like
I love it.
yeah.
And I'd been super curious about trying this for a long time. And I was also like, oh, like it's,
It could be horrible.
yes.
But it wasn't.
No, I loved it.
I loved it. I would do it again. Yeah.
So my purpose for doing it was, which we talked about last episode, is when they are on their first date, really.
At La Bella Italia.
Mm-hmm. And Bella gets the mushroom ravioli and Coca-Cola. Edward also gets the Coca-Cola so that Bella can have both. So I was really excited about it. And I loved it. Oh, do I have to name it? Let's name it after the restaurant.
La Bella Italia?
Yeah, even though it's a Spanish recipe. La Push, baby. No.
No. Just name it Bella.
Yeah, that's true.
If Bella were to drink, this is what she would have.
That's a very good point. Yes. Okay. Deal. Done.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Twilight.
Part 2.
Where I want to start off with is the fact that we ended off with Edward kind of walking into the sun, right?
Yeah.
And I had called that chapter This is not Stephenie Meyer. This is just me. I called it Watch This, Babe.
Yeah.
And so it was Edward walking into the sunlight. And so we get to start today this really epic part of the book.
Do you want to know what I titled it?
What?
Sparkle, Sparkle.
Ooh, sparkle, sparkle. Edward in the sunlight was shocking. I couldn't get used to it, though I'd been staring at him all afternoon. His skin white despite the faint flush from yesterday's hunting trip literally sparkled like thousands of tiny diamonds were embedded in the surface. He lay perfectly still in the grass, his shirt open over his sculpted incandescent chest, his
No.
scintillating arms bare.
Did you say is that a
it
word?
says scintillating.
It does. I also have it. Scintillating.
His glistening pale lavender lids were shut, though of course he didn't sleep. A perfect statue carved in some unknown stone, smooth like marble, glittering like crystal.
I'm really thrown by scintillating.
Scintillating. That did throw me off.
I
Yes.
didn't know that was even a word.
I did not know.
And how many times have we read this?
Right.
Okay,
Anyway, a really great scene.
Yes. Also, shout out to the movie. I liked how they did it. With the
Right,
skin.
because I think if they did it more obvious, I would complain. And yet I remember watching this and complaining. But
Same.
now watching it back, I'm like, no, that's accurate.
Yeah, that's good.
Kudos, Catherine, the director. You did it right.
Yeah, and then they have which is, I keep saying in the movie, but it's hard to not like picture the movie moments, right? Where he freaks out a little bit. But then in the book, I feel like he really does freak out.
No, you don't even have to reference a movie because this does happen in the book.
Well, in
right?
the book, I feel like he almost goes so much more into that, like,
Ups and downs.
yes. In
I
the
called
book,
this
feel like-
chapter Edward is Triggered.
Oh, yes, you did. Yeah. I'm the world's best predator, aren't I? She's like, man, I'm just trying to have a romantic lay with you in this meadow. She's like, everything about me invites you in. My voice, my face, even my smell. As if I need any of that. And then
Unexpectedly, he was on his feet, bounding away, instantly out of sight, only to appear beneath the same tree as before, having circled the meadow in half a second.
As if you could outrun me.
He
'Cause he
reached
laughed
up
at
with
me.
one hand with a deafening crack, effortlessly ripped a 2-foot-thick branch from the trunk of a spruce. He balanced it in his hand for a moment and then threw it with blinding speed, shattering it against another huge tree, which shook and trembled at the blow, and he was in front of me again, standing 2 feet away, still as stone.
As if you could fight me off.
Now, rightly so, this next chapter I call, I'm sorry, baby.
Okay, but just the last reference, I was like, you need to chill out. But also, I do like that he's trying to scare her. Because she should be afraid. He's right.
She doesn't care, Edward.
But also, you've seen her. She was like, oh, he could be a vampire. I'm going to look this up. Oh, I don't care.
And also, he wants to eat her. He could go away. So it's also like,
Also that.
Edward, like, take responsibility for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't put this on her. If you think you're so scary, then go away.
You know, why would he do that?
I'm sorry, baby.
Oh, I'm like, he sounds crazy. All of a sudden, he's like, don't be afraid. He murmured, his velvet voice, unintentionally seductive. I was like, what is happening?
So after I had read this part of the book, I was watching the movie, and I was with my husband, Edward.
What?
And
Edward's your husband?
I paused the movie to tell him about this because I did tell him that every time the scene comes up, the voice in my head says, I'm sorry, baby. I needed to pause the movie to tell him about this. But Edward goes, so where were we before I behaved so rudely? I honestly can't remember. And it's, Edward, you You just tried to like terrorize her.
Yeah.
Be like, be afraid. And then you're like,
And then you see that she's
so what were
actually
you
kind of
saying?
getting afraid. And he's like, oh, no. I
No,
won't
calm
actually
down.
hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What he said, he says, I swear not to hurt you. Don't be afraid.
But what are you talking about?
No.
Sir.
And you know what? Again, I love it. And that's the issue.
And I'm the issue.
Should I just bring Twilight to my next therapy appointment?
Absolutely.
And be like, here.
This is why I am
I'll be
the
back
way I
in 2
am.
weeks. Let me know what I can do after that.
This is where we get the heroin quote too.
No, which one?
The heroin.
Oh, yes.
So what you're saying is I'm your brand of heroin?
Yes, you are exactly my brand of heroin. Which
Is weird. We get the iconic quote.
there's like a bunch of, well, like the first one, the love confession one.
Hmm. I mean, there's like a less important one, which is, you are the most important thing to me now. The most important thing to me ever.
Oh, that was the one that I loved.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's crazy.
That is so crazy.
You guys have known each other for 30 minutes,
Yeah.
but I also love it. And he's like, no, I'm dedicated. I love you.
Okay. The one that I was thinking of was the next one.
Yes, I know.
And so the lion fell in love with the lamb.
What a stupid lamb.
What a sick, masochistic lion.
Okay, I mean, I do also love that. And that was the first time I learned what masochist meant. Which is
What does it
super.
mean?
Someone who likes pain.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I do like, he's kind of old, but this is like the first for the both of them for like feeling this way. Obviously, like we know Bella's only 17, so yes, but he also hasn't experienced it either. And I just think like that part's very sweet.
I think that part is critical. Because considering how long he's been alive,
Yeah.
if he were like in love a bunch of times or whatever else, this would feel more trivial. So the idea that he has never felt like this for anybody
Yeah.
makes me on board more
Yeah.
with this story. I don't think I would buy it as much without that detail.
100%.
I need it.
Yes. And that we do like see more of that and learn more of that about him. But she does say, I may understand that better than you think. And he says, I'm not used to feeling so human. Is it always like this? For me, no, never before this. So it is, yeah, just them having that.
It's special.
Love it. Okay. They run back down through the trees and Edward makes a joke. It's pretty funny because it makes Bella sick. And he's like, I guess that wasn't the best idea. I tried to be positive, but my voice was weak. No, it was very interesting. He says, ha, you're as white as a ghost. No, you're as white as me. Classic vampire dad joke.
It's really bad.
It's so bad.
It's really bad.
You can tell he thinks he's so funny.
I like how Bella doesn't laugh, though.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better. Yeah. After this, they do have their first kiss. Do you have anything to say about that?
I feel like it was like it went on for so many chapters.
Oh, no, because the movie combines scenes.
Yes.
So how it works in the book,
Is they're like in the meadow and then they come down and then they go to her like and there's right?
it's separate scenes, and so in the movie they combine them and it's really quick. So
which makes sense.
yeah, so in this scene, the actual like date, it's much more longer and played out, and it's
And I just eat all that like gushy
all the details
stuff.
and Stephenie goes into all the details.
Yeah, and I love it.
But the first kiss to me was very underwhelming.
I wasn't mad about, like, I didn't really like have any like I wasn't mad about it.
Like, I wasn't excited about it, but I was like, okay. He's like, let me try it. Like, that was nice. Like, I want to try something, and then grabs her face. And then she's like, oh, I like this. And then he pushes her away. And then it's like, oh, okay. But then there's like this sleepover where Edward is like, okay, I'm an open book now. Ask me all the questions you want.
Which I love.
And so we get a lot of questions answered.
Yep.
We get lots of details about Edward here.
Yeah, he's from Chicago. Imagine.
Chicago.
He had a Chicago accent.
We went there one time.
I would go back.
I liked it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Big fan. Went to a Cubs game.
We did.
Yeah, so fun. I would actually go back. I wish, like.
Yeah, we were there for a short time.
Yeah.
We have very little
Dixie
to
Chicks?
contribute.
Or wait, the Chicks.
Oh, we saw the Dixie Chicks there.
Yeah, which are the Chicks now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we saw them there.
Yeah.
And that was where Edward was born. He was born in 1901. Which is like, he's not that old, I guess.
No. It's totally fine.
So we learned that Carlisle saved him. He had, he was dying of Spanish influenza when he was 17, and Carlisle acted. He said that he acted out of loneliness, which is usually the reason behind the choice, I guess, for someone turning someone else.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I really loved getting this background, because then Edward is explaining to Bella through like Esme and Rosalie and Emmett, and then Alice and Jasper, and then we get more of Carlisle's backstory.
I love all their backstories. Like, I love
all of them are so different, and just getting that history made me love this book so much more.
And I also forgot that like Edward was the first.
Right. Yeah.
Which
Carlisle's first to turn.
Yeah, he doesn't come off as like the firstborn.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Like in the dynamic of the family, like you don't really see that, but he is. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I had forgotten that. But that's also interesting, and I think that also says like so much about his relationship with Carlisle.
Right.
That it was, even though he still, like, he does see him as a son, obviously.
And it also plays into how they see Bella, because later when we get the introduction and how excited Esme is about it.
Yes.
And like, so we get Esme's view, but we also get Alice's commentary on it later too. But basically it's like, we've seen Edward through the years, and we never thought that he would find anybody.
Yeah.
So especially learning that he was the first of all of them to turn, that he is older than all of them except for Carlisle, that makes the situation with Bella and the fact that they're all trying to like make this work seem more plausible, right? Because they're like, oh, like...
Well, and I think, and he does reference at some point that he saw like Rosalie and Emmett and then Alice and Jasper, and he sees Carl again, to see all of them, and him just never had that, like never had that desire.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And he also references how Alice is the only one that can't remember anything about changing, which I had forgotten all this stuff. So that was,
I forgot that as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So cool to get that. During their sleepover, we also get information that is concerning.
Or is it?
Depends on who you ask, Jamie. So Edward likes to watch Bella sleep.
So romantic.
She says, "How often do you come here?" And he says, "I come here almost every night." She says, "Why?" And he said, "You're interesting when you sleep."
I love how dead tone you're making that. You're interesting when you sleep.
Well, it's like, it's not far off. But except for they're both into it, so it's just like, okay, I'm reading this and not in the way that you guys are seeing it. Guys.
I love it.
Guys. And then there's the mention of like Bella saying his name while she's sleeping.
Oh, but he does say, he's like, "Don't be self-conscious." He whispered in my ear, "If I could dream it all, it would be about you. And I'm not ashamed of it."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Romance.
Yeah, and she's embarrassed.
I would 100% be embarrassed. If
She
someone
should be
watched me sleep.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as should he. But he's not.
Nope.
He's like, yeah, I watched you sleep.
Yeah, he literally says, and I'm not ashamed.
Yeah, I've been sitting in your room night after night while you're sleeping. Before you agreed to be my girlfriend.
You know she's agreed to that yet.
Cool? We cool? Okay.
They have so many cute things that happen.
Okay.
And I just want to read one. She says, "You seem more optimistic than usual. I haven't seen you like this before. Isn't it supposed to be like this?" He smiled. "The glory of first love and all that. It's incredible, isn't it? The difference between reading about something, seeing in the pictures, and experiencing it." And it's just such a sweet little quote about like first love, and it is like just so exciting. Like I just, that just like encapsulated it, and it just makes me like, oh, so happy for you too. And then Charlie knocks and checks, and he has to hide, and I'm like, oh my god, you're hiding your boyfriend in your room, your vampire boyfriend.
Have you done that, Jamie?
I hidden my vampire boyfriend in my room, 100%. Have I hidden an actual boyfriend in my room? Also, yes.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. Snuck him in, snuck him out. Young in love.
Did it work, or did you just think that it worked?
Most of the time I probably just thought it worked. I think sometimes it actually worked. But no, it probably, they knew. Mom knew for sure. I don't think Dad was just like,
Walks in your room, your boyfriend's just in the corner, watching you sleep.
oh, you're back.
Hey, get out of here.
Stop watching my daughter sleep.
Jump out the window.
Jump out the window.
Okay, let's talk about the superpowers, because it's like, why does Alice get a superpower? Why does Edward get a superpower? What is happening? So we get more information here, which is really nice. Mm-hmm. Bella says, why can you read minds? Why only you? And Alice, seeing the future, why does that happen? So he says that Carlisle has a theory. He believes that we all bring something of our strongest human traits with us into the next life, where they are intensified, like our minds and our senses. He thinks that I must have already been very sensitive to the thoughts of those around me, and that Alice had some precognition, wherever she was. Carlisle brought his compassion. Esme brought her ability to love passionately. Emmett brought his strength. Rosalie her tenacity, or you could call it pig-headedness. Jasper is very interesting. He was quite charismatic in the first life, able to influence those around him to see things his way. Now he is able to manipulate the emotions of those around him, calm down a room of angry people, for example, or excited, lethargic crowd, conversely. This was so cool.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
Right, I know I had that too, and I was like, oh my god, what would it be?
What would be your superpower? So your strongest human traits.
I want to say like empathy or something. Something with people's emotions.
I mean, my automatic thought for you would be like Esme.
Yeah.
So what was it? She brought compassion.
Yeah, that's also kind of what I thought too. It's not the most fun one.
It's totally not. Not fun. But she makes friends.
She does. Everyone loves her, so it's good.
Yeah.
Not the most fun or useful.
You can't kill another vampire with compassion.
No.
You can manipulate them.
I would like Jasper's.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I would just like it.
Mm-hmm.
What was yours?
Mine would probably be like a truth-telling one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do...
There is, I think, one of them that can, like, tell if you're lying, but, like, later in the books.
Later, yeah.
They know just by, like, how you're saying or something.
Because I do think I have this thing where it really bothers me when people are not able to be direct or, like, just pretend like something isn't true, or they fake things, or they lie, or they're not authentic.
Yeah.
It really bothers me.
Yeah. See, that's a cooler one.
I mean, depends who you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, can we go to the chapter that I call Rock Me Like a Baby, Edward?
Oh my god. Yeah, please. I love it.
Rock me like a baby, Edward.
I do, when I do photos for people,
say rock me like a baby, Edward.
And yeah, well, now I'm gonna do that. But I was like, you need to, like, pick them up, like, spin them. They're like, how? I'm like, literally like a baby. You're going to pick your future partner up like a baby.
And rock her.
And we'll spin them. So, similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, in the morning, after their sleepover, he says, welcome back. Taking me into his arms, he rocked me for a while in silence. So let's pause there. What?
I'm not mad about it.
You don't have to be mad, but let's just notice.
Oh my god, like, you wake up and he's still there and he waited for you, and then you cuddle in his arms and you guys just, like, sit there together.
Okay. And then they're saying they're loving things, and she says she hid her face against his shoulder and says, I love you. And he says, you are my life now.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing more to say for that moment. He rocked us back and forth as the room grew lighter.
Okay, I don't remember that last part, but I don't really care for that last line.
Oh, you don't want to be rocked like a baby?
I mean, I do.
You are my life now, Jamie.
Okay, and then it's, I don't know, like...
Let's make this deeper. Because think of Bella and, like, the relationship she had with her mom, and she's like, I'm not
you're really gonna...
I'm not like you. And then she, like, doesn't really have a relationship with Charlie, and then she meets this man where she's like, oh my god, you're my everything. Right? Okay, I could see how she wants to be rocked like a baby.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's like, oh my god, I've been alive for hundreds of years, and, like, I've never found anybody. I'm just gonna, you're my little precious.
Yeah, just want to hold each other. Again, I'm not mad about the rocking, but it could have stopped.
Yeah.
It could have, I feel like at the beginning...
Close the door,
okay.
guys.
Yeah. And then let's see, like, the I love you, like, just, yeah.
Close door spice, please, at this moment.
So right before they're doing the meet the family part, Bella gets changed, and she ends up in my only skirt.
That's in my meet the family part.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So we're on the same page.
My title is This Outfit is Hideous.
Oh, yep. Just seeing that now. Mine was I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it a lot.
I ended up in my only skirt, long, khaki colored, still casual. I put on the dark blue blouse. Remember how I had referenced that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He'd once complimented. A quick glance in the mirror told me my hair was entirely impossible, so I pulled it back into a ponytail. And no, I actually sat there and read this and tried to think of, like, different combinations of
to make it look nice.
Specific clothing items.
Yeah.
Because even with Edward at the Italian dinner one, I was like, okay, I can kind of change this so it's not bad. But that, I was like, no, there is... Don't.
No.
What? No.
Khaki skirt, dark blue blouse.
Yep. Dark blue.
Okay.
And then your hair is in a like, I just... Yeah, no.
No. Okay, so what do you have next for the visit?
I thought it was interesting. Well, I guess, I don't know, not necessarily interesting, but just like seeing where they lived and how they've really like hidden in, but then made it kind of their own space, and
where they can be themselves. So like lots of like open like windows and stuff.
Yeah.
I do feel like the house in the movie was not what I imagined. I do imagine more like an old house, not like a modern type of house.
Mix, I think. And even how it was described, I felt was more of a mix.
An old house that has modern touches and like upkeep,
yes,
you know?
That's more how I pictured it.
But it seemed like the house that they used in the movie was like very modern. Yeah.
And it was still, especially like that modern style, still really cold.
Yeah. I wanted it to be like more homey.
Yeah.
Okay, the piano scene.
Yeah, I like how like proud Esme is. I was like, oh my god, yes, he can play. Play
This is
something,
where
Edward.
Esme really shines. Yeah.
Yes, and just even just like like seeing her and how like careful they are. Yeah, I love just Esme in this whole part. And then when he does do it, then he has like a song for her, and I think I just like seeing that. You can see like that mother-son type of relationship that they have, that he has this song that she likes, and then he changes into like her lullaby, which I'm like, why is it called a lullaby though? Is it because he likes to rock in chairs?
Maybe.
But I'm like, what is like a love?
Yeah, just Google it.
No, I guess it's a quiet, gentle song. But it says to send a child to sleep. Okay, so it's like a quiet, soft song. In the movie, I do like the song that they do.
Yeah, I really like
They
it.
did a really good job with that. And then a side thing was she starts to tear up a little bit.
Oh, you know I got that part.
You do? Oh, yeah. Great. Okay, you go.
I realized there were tears in my eyes. I dabbed at them, embarrassed. He touched the corner of my eye, trapping one I missed. He lifted his finger, examining the drop of moisture broodingly. Then, so quickly I couldn't be positive that he really did, he put his finger to his mouth to taste it. And then I was so turned on.
I started weeping.
I took him to his room and kissed him until he pushed me away.
Love it, I love it, I love it. You're so weirdly in your love. You're like, I want to taste your tears.
Yes.
Okay,
baseball.
We can go to baseball.
My thoughts on baseball were they must really like baseball. Because it seems like a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And I did read that the baseball scene in the movie took a week to film. Which is like, because the first movie is like basically an indie film, that was like a big chunk of their time.
You can tell so much.
So it was very much like, that took a week. And so reading that, I was like, guys,
hey, it's an
I don't
scene.
know that the baseball scene was that important.
It is iconic. And it's so important.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Edward says, "Are you ready for some ball?" Edward asked, his eyes eager and bright. I tried to sound appropriately enthusiastic. Go team.
Guys, I don't know if you noticed, but Jamie's wearing a Go Team sweater.
Okay, I just wanted to shout out my sweater. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to wear my
You know who I want to shout out? Ontario.
Oh my god, yes. I also have that. I was like, oh, there's so much shout outs in this part.
So we meet the bad guys. Laurent and Victoria and James. And one of them says, we've been on the hunt all the way down from Ontario, and we haven't had the chance to clean up in a while. For some of you, this might be a throwaway quote. to us who live in Ontario, this is an important part of our heritage and our history.
Yep.
We're in the books.
Yep.
We're in the books.
We're in Twilight. And for you, you have actually traveled from Ontario
to Washington. I have done that.
Yeah.
I've done it.
So you've done that.
The trek of the bad vampires.
Yeah, you have.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Because you know what? My next thought on this was Victoria and James seem like a hot couple. I want to play Victoria in an off-Broadway play.
An off-Broadway play.
Off Broadway play.
Next week.
Next week on Books and News podcast.
Our off Broadway play.
I love Victoria.
Oh, yeah. So before the three of the vampires get there, Alice has like her vision that they're coming, and the Cullens are like freaking out about it and being like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? These vampires are coming. But I'm like, you guys, there's how many of you? Why are you so concerned?
Because they don't like to kill people.
I know, but there's like, no matter what, you can still stand there and talk to them and try and do this. And then you may kill them. I don't know.
They don't want to kill them.
I know, I felt like just like the extent of that part was like, I'm like, okay, you guys, like, so we all know what kind of vampire I would be. But then when they do take off, obviously they're like terrified. And then Emmett's like, oh no, wait, is it Emmett? So Edward's freaking out because he knows that James is a hunter, which is another power where when he gets like focused on a certain person, he has to kill them. And he's like, you didn't see, you don't understand. Once he commits to a hunt, he's unshakable. We'd have to kill him. Emmett didn't seem upset by that idea and said that's an option. So I'm just team Emmett, pretty much is my point.
I'm always team Emmett. Okay.
But I do love he just like kidnaps Bella. Edward kidnaps Bella and just like, okay, he's gonna kill you. We're leaving. Mm-hmm. And she's like screaming, just no, and like Charlie, and just completely ignores her with everything.
Oh, he's awful in these scenes.
Yeah. I was like, Edward.
I hate him. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Gross. Edward.
Right? And then Bella has a reasonable plan. When they finally listen to her.
Oh, she has a brain.
And they're all shocked.
Oh, yeah. Bella actually has a good plan.
Yeah. My other thing I loved. So then it's Edward, Bella, Alice, and Emmett in the car. And Bella, Edward's voice was very soft. Alice and Emmett looked out their windows. And they continued their conversation. But I love it. It's just like such a thing if you're in a car with people. Mm-hmm. Or at first I was like, is this like a sibling or family thing? But no, it's just like you're in a car with people and all of a sudden like those two people are having a conversation. You're like, I'll just look out this window.
Yeah, as if I cannot hear anything that's happening.
Yeah, I'm going to give them some privacy. Just look over here.
So the plan that they decide is Bella's plan because, of course, Edward's an asshole and they're all assholes and they just think that Bella has bad ideas. But
yeah.
No, she has the best idea.
Yeah.
So
wow, that's a good idea, Bella. Weird.
She's going to pretend break up with Edward and go to Phoenix and hide with Alice and Jasper while everyone else chases James and Victoria. Now, the breakup scene and her doing this performance with Charlie was...
I don't really want to talk about it.
It was horrible. It was awful.
It
was so uncomfortable.
Nope. Like, I hate it. Let's pretend she never said any of that.
I would just like to hold Charlie in my arms and rock him like a baby.
Yeah.
If I want to rock anyone. Look, if we're going to bring rocking someone like a baby back to the adult world, I would rock Charlie like a baby.
In this exact moment, yes.
I will.
That's
I'll
what
rock
he needs.
you. You need it, babe.
Well, and then it's like, and I said to him exactly what my mom said when she left.
That was
Why do you know that, number one? Why do you know what she said when she left?
Because parents can be toxic. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. But then I was like, that is... I hated it for both of them, really, because she was like, I need to throw everything at you right now.
She didn't, though.
What do you mean?
I feel like she didn't need to do those exact words. Like, that was a step.
But if she was like, he's not going to let me go, then he'll be like...
Yeah, maybe. I guess if you're, like, worrying about someone's life.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going to throw everything at them so that they are just like, I hurt them so much. And they're like, oh, this is happening again. I get it.
Yeah.
Where he's not going to chase after her. So I was like, I get why she's doing all that. It was just awful. And I don't want to have to reread it again.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Okay.
I do... Jasper says something really nice to her that I want to note.
Yes, right before that, I want to note how everyone just keeps picking her up and carrying her around.
Yeah, why not?
Yep. When she's like, Emmett had my door open before the truck was stopped. He pulled me out of the seat, tucked me like a football into his vast chest, and rammed me through the door. And then it's something else, and it's Alice, but Alice asks her, and she says, like, oh, you're the first one that's actually asked my permission. But I love how everyone's like, oh, you're too slow, you little human. I'm just going to pick you up. But I also do enjoy the Jasper quote.
Yeah, so the book says, Jasper and I looked at each other. He stood across the length of the entryway from me, being careful. You're wrong, you know.
What? Can we do that again? I was like, why? What?
You're wrong, you know.
What?
I can feel what you're feeling now, and you are worth it.
I'm not. If anything happens to them, it will be for nothing.
You're wrong.
And then he smiles kindly. I do like that, and I wish, every morning there was a little speaker or a little Jasper just standing there to say that to everybody in the world.
You're worth it, girl.
Yeah.
You're worth it.
Okay.
The ballet studio and Phoenix. Bella gets tricked.
After she tricks everyone else.
Her airport escape was pretty funny.
Oh, it was so good.
I didn't remember this, and I as I was reading it, I was like, mm-hmm.
Yep. I vaguely remember the airport, but then when it got into specifics, it was like, I love it.
Yeah.
Look at you tricking all the vampires.
Good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So love that.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
James tricks her.
James tricks her. Oh, sad. Now, the part that I totally forgot about was the Alice part.
Yes, that's the biggest part I have in my notes, and I saw you did too.
I have no recollection.
I was like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah.
So James has this kink where he needs once he gets
power.
this.
He's a hunter.
He's okay, whatever you want to call it.
So I bet he was a really good person in his previous life.
Was he?
Yeah, I think.
Was he,
that's
Jamie?
what that means.
He needs, once he gets someone sent, it's like he wants what he can't have.
Mm-hmm.
That's his thing.
Classic.
And so we learned that Alice was the one that got away. And so basically what? Like Alice was in an institution, like locked away, because at some point in time, probably her premonitions and her
a psychic,
her
person.
Gift.
Because he references that in other times she would have been burned or something.
Right. So she was in a black hole of a cell.
Yeah.
And someone was trying to help her.
1920s. She was in an asylum. It was the asylum, the shock treatments. When she opened her eyes, strong with her fresh youth, it was like she'd never seen the sun before. The old vampire made her a strong new vampire, and there was no reason for me to touch her then. I feel like that could be its own book.
That would be a better book than What's-Her-Face.
Yeah. And then he killed the old one that liked her. Or loved
Yeah,
her.
that
Or I
was
don't know.
trying to steal her from the asylum.
Yeah.
So, anyway, the point is Alice was locked away for a lot of her life in an asylum, and so that's part of the reason why she doesn't remember her transformation or her life before.
But then reading that again, I was like, I want to know more.
But, or is it a gift to just like have that time of your life erased? Because, like, what are we going to say?
Yeah. But I'm like, what happened before?
I feel like it's all just sad.
I still want to know. Like, I'm just saying I'd read about it. Or if Stephenie can just call me.
Stephenie, tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have basically anything to say about this ballet scene. I was just like, by the time I got to this, I was like, James, move it along.
I do like that he used the camera. I thought that was very...
Yeah, okay, let's
Right?
give him credit.
And then
for
he
sure.
was like commenting about how all the mirrors would be really cinematic. I appreciated
It
that.
is.
And then
He'd be a great VJ at Much Music.
I did say, like, movie wise, great villain, because he like took out the video camera and had that
He
little
did.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, he tricked her.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. I only other note was that he had bitten her hand.
And then Edward has to suck it out because he doesn't want her to turn into a vampire. And we get this great movie scene where she crosses her eyes for some reason.
I hate it.
And all of us fans love it because it makes the scene.
I hate it so much.
We hate it, we love it. We hate it, we love it. Okay, the very last part of this book is Bella in the hospital. Do you have anything to add about that?
I like when the beeping goes faster when it gets closer. And I also liked her conversation with her mom. And she's like, so have you had a chance to talk with Edward? Yes. She hesitated, looking at his perfectly still form, which is also hilarious in the movie when he's all of a sudden just like
Pretending to sleep. Yeah.
So she goes, and I want to talk to you about that. About what? I think that boy is in love with you. And I enjoyed that conversation with her mom.
Yeah, she's like, she knows.
Yeah, she's like, you haven't like known each other that long. Like, what's going on here?
Your mom is correct. Your
Yeah.
mom is seeing all the signs and signals and giving you the right direction, Bella.
Yeah.
Now what Bella does is go, yeah, Mom. No, totally, yeah, for sure. And then when she leaves the room, she goes, Edward, you are my life. We'll be together forever. Never leave me.
Yeah. I also, it makes me mad because he talks about, oh, Carlisle saved me because I was about to die. Mm-hmm. And they had that little argument. But I'm like, but Bella was also supposed to die, like about to die.
That's true. That's true, Jamie. You caught him.
Right? And then I know he's trying to like make excuse, but I'm like, is there? It makes me mad. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I mean this prom is pretty garbage. So
I do enjoy that she does not catch on to that thing
come on,
at
Bella.
all.
That seems very obvious.
I enjoy the phone call that Tyler has showed up at her house.
Yeah, that was great.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked that. And I felt bad for Jacob.
I mean, we always feel bad for Jacob. He's like, my dad told me that he's watching you. I don't know, Bella, kiss me.
But also, during that conversation, she's like, oh, like, see anyone you like? Because there's, like, girls there and stuff. And he's like,
Right.
No one that's available or something. And I was like, good for you.
I mean, yeah, he's got game.
Yep. Keep shooting your shot. It's not
Run,
gonna work,
Jacob.
but-
Jacob, run.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm done.
The final Twilight quote that I have, it says, Twilight again. Another ending. No matter how perfect the day is, it always has to end.
Oh. Casting call, casting call. I'm doing a casting call.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like that one.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Today is the Cullens?
Kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah. You had down Esme Carlisle and Esme.
I did, but
Yeah.
then I thought about it more, and then I was like, well, what about James? Like, James dies. Do we do James?
Oh.
But we're not really doing casting, so it like...
Yeah. Carla, Esme, I kind of had like some people that I thought nothing. The only one I was like, Alice, I could see Emma Myers.
Who's that?
She's in Wednesday. She's the blonde, like Wednesday's best friend.
Okay.
The werewolf, like the colorful, cute one. I was like, oh, I could actually really see her playing this like now. So that's my...
Okay. You know who I would have seen as Esme is, what's her name? Robin from The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yes. That's who I would have seen for Esme.
Oh, yes. Okay. I also kind of have Kerry Washington.
Okay. No, she could totally be an Esme.
Right?
Yeah.
That was my one that I kind of had down that I was like, okay, if I have to pick, I like her for it.
Robin Wright and Kerry Washington have a...
Like strong softness.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you need.
Mm-hmm. Carlisle, that would have been a good Henry Cavill.
No.
Yes.
Alexander Skarsgård. Who I
Henry
love.
Cavill.
No. He
Okay.
can't, no.
Agree to disagree.
Spanish wine.
Oh, you know who would be a good Alice?
Me.
No. Zendaya.
Ooh. Yes, I would actually really like her as that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Great choice. And do you know who would make a good Jasper?
Oh, I know.
Tom Holland.
Yes.
Oh my god, that would be so cute.
That'd be so nice.
Oh, they would both be so good at that.
Yeah. Okay, look. We're just freestyling and we're coming up with great ideas.
That's the first time I've been like excited.
Call us movie studios.
Yeah. Pay us the big bucks. God, we deserve it.
We'll take so little. Who is your... Oh, wait. James. Quickly.
Oh.
I feel like the James in the movie was really great.
Yeah, I love him.
He's a good actor.
Cam Gidget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no notes.
No, love him.
Okay, MVP.
Okay, MVP. Bella, because she's a lot more intelligent than people give her credit for, and she had a lot of great ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And she points things out also when people aren't listening. And her great ideas. She's intelligent. God, guys.
Why didn't they listen to her?
Yeah.
Ugh.
She's like, I can't do this. And then like, you're going to get it right. She right away, she can think clearly in like stressful situations. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's a great pick. I'm gonna go with James. I sometimes like to give it to the villain because I love a good villain, and the way that he tricked her and played her up. He used her former like home movies and made her think that her mom was in danger, and then brought her to her childhood dance studio
and was like aware enough to keep out of Alice's
he knew
visions.
Yes, he knew how to keep out of Alice's visions.
Yeah,
like,
I get it, Victoria.
Yeah, we get you, girl. Okay,
go team.
If you're not already following us on social media, we are Books and Booze Podcast on Instagram and on TikTok. And wherever you are listening to us, if you could follow, if you could give us a comment or give us 5 stars, all of that is incredibly helpful. Thank you so much, and we love you so much, and hoa hoa hoa.